Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently saw The Addams Family, the animated version that just recently came out, and it was released by MGM. And my friend did some research, which I thought was really intriguing. I love to have background on movies such as this because I'm a big fan of animation. And having been a fan of the Addams Family for as long as I can remember, I was kind of on the fence about this one. I mean, I like the design of the characters. I really wasn't sure if I would enjoy the film or not, but actually it wasn't that bad. It wasn't meh. It was pretty good. And I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. I laughed more than I thought I would. There was a very highbrow joke that only I got and I giggled at. Nobody else giggled at it and I felt really awkward. I thought, yeah, this is why I hate being well read and learned sometimes, but oh well. There were some innuendo. There was actually, I should say, there was some innuendo and double entendre that was used very overtly, but it was really quite funny. Um, it's interesting that they had this throwback to the actual origins of the Addams family itself and how they formed their whole unit, and it's just it was wonderful. I thought it was ghoulish in some aspects. It was rather ghoulish with Morticia. I thought I love Morticia. um, I thought that the plot itself wasn't really anything special. It was something that's been done before, but it was actually quite entertaining, and it was nice to see a pedantic lesson being brought forth, and ethics were given in this particular movie, and it was a film that I think everybody could enjoy. I mean, it might not be for everybody, but I really thought that the animation was beautiful. The characters were very likable. It was funny. It was entertaining. The plot was very simplistic and kind of cliched, but not really to the point where it would be overtly so. But there were some really good puns that I absolutely loved. They were a scream. Um, Beyond that, I really can't say that much else about the movie. Although I do give it two thumbs way up because I adored it. I just thought it was extremely well done, extremely well made. Um, it was a good, solid story that had a great lesson that was tacked onto it. And I don't think they were being too obtuse with it or too obvious, but they weren't preachy about their subject matter. But I think in this day and age is something that we still need to hear, even though we've heard it 10,000 times. As far as the whole film itself, I would give it 3.5. It's not perfect, but it's hit that accuracy bullseye just right in the middle, and it's spooky enough that make you actually really happy. Plus, the references in this film, I was actually kind of surprised that they let some of them slip past because I thought, do kids actually know these characters? Or the ones that they're making the pop culture references to? Because I thought, wow, the references were more adult than they were for children, but very clever, very, very well done, I thought, and just funny as heck. I love the voice actress for Morticia. I love the voice actor for Gomez, and Pugsley was perfect. Wednesday was my favorite. I adored her. She was the star, I think, because she just had so much snark and um, self-deprecation, and you had to love her for it. She was just astounding as far as her lines were concerned. They were the most memorable. Fester was great. Margot was a character that you loved to hate. Margot is interesting because she turns out to be a very psychotic character. She's got the wrong kind of motives, and of course she's a teaching tool. So she's the main antagonist in the film, and her daughter learns quite a bit about her mom as well. And yeah, there's something funny about the village that they're building. I thought, oh Lord, they're making a Star Trek reference. I don't feel I don't feel so good. This makes me uncomfortable. No, to the point where it was funny and disturbing all at the same time to me, because I'm such a nerd. But it was more on tongue in cheek, as well as just being disturbing altogether as far as an idea or concept is concerned. It just made me think, oh, I would never want to be part of a community like that. It's just, no thank you. I'll pass. But if you're a fan of the Addams Family, and you're sort of, if you're like me and you were just sitting on the fence, you weren't really certain whether it would be good, whether it would be bad, or whether it would just be, ho-hum mediocre. I didn't think it was mediocre at all. It was, yeah, there were some things that were cliched, but it was actually very likable, very enjoyable. The music was great. I adore the music. And I noticed a lot of details that a lot of people didn't really catch. And my eyes are like that, though. They're very astute. But I really can't say that much else about the film, other than if you're a fan, go see it. No matter how you feel, whether you're kind of waffling about it or not, it's worth seeing. I think that everybody will get something good out of it, even if you're not really a fan. And is a good Halloween film. It's got enough of that kind of creepiness to it that makes it enjoyable. And it's also a good way to teach your kids as well. So it's not scary. I don't think it's scary at all, honestly. But this is a person you're talking to who's seen Tokyo Shock. So there's that. But that's about all I gotta say. So until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.